welcome to my channel. My name is Mira. If you're watching this video, welcome to my first YouTube video. This is a get to know me. I have my questions on my laptop, and yeah, so a while back, I had posted like a little clip. I told my Instagram that I wanted my first YouTube video to be a get to know me, and I got the question, but I never sat down to do the video. And I know you're thinking, why are you asking for some questions if you ain't finna sit down and record the video? Look, listen. Life be lifing, okay? I know that was probably like December 2024, but hey, look, listen. Life be lifing. Give me some grace. Give me some patience. Life went like this. So now that my hair is did, I have no excuse, because I promise the main excuse was my hair not done, my nails not did, my room not clean. I don't got no setup. But when I posted that little clip on Instagram, people were just messing with like the background, the cozy vibe, and I ain't gotta say nothing. We gotta start somewhere. Try to get some money to get the setup. So this will be a get to know me, so that y'all can at least know who y'all finna be watching. Right? I would want to know who I'm watching. I would want to see. I'm saying this, but back then when I first made a channel and I first dropped a video, it did good, but the first video was a vlog. Baby, don't nobody know you. A vlog. Why would you post a vlog and these people don't even know you? Who finna sit there and watch your trip to Florida and they don't even know who they watching? Now we're trying again the right way. So now this is a video basically getting to know me, introducing myself, so that this time y'all can at least know who y'all are watching. You feel me? So on this channel is gonna be about faith, lifestyle, and gaming. So this channel is gonna be about girl talks, deep talks, in general talks, religion talks, faith-based talks, lifestyle videos. Sometimes maybe I might feel like vlogging. Sometimes I feel like I don't really be going nowhere. My life is not really that interesting, so I don't really have nothing to vlog. So if I do find something like interesting to do that day, or like I'm going on a trip or something, then y'all will see a vlog or something, because I do be having like the urge to film and vlog when I be on trips and stuff. And for the gaming, as soon as I get my setup, y'all will be seeing some gaming. Not GTA roleplay yet, just because I don't have a PC yet, but I promise as soon as I get the money to get a PC, I'm gonna be on the GTA roleplay. I tried to do GTA online on my PlayStation. It is not the same. So as soon as I get a PC, we will be doing GTA roleplay. So today we're just going to be getting to know me, and I have some questions from Instagram, and I got some questions like for myself, for me to answer, for y'all to like get to know me a little deeper than the questions that was asked on Instagram that I am comfortable with sharing. We're gonna start with the question that I have for myself, and that question is, what is my zodiac? So my zodiac is a Virgo. I was born in September. Even though I am a Christian and I am a child of God, I don't really believe in astrology. I just know that I'm a Virgo because I was born in September, and then sometimes the traits line up with some of the things that I do, how I think. So it's like, I feel like that's not a coincidence, but I'm not finna dig deep into like my sun sign and my moon sign, because then I feel like I'll be really believing into it, if that makes sense. So I just know I'm a Virgo, and that's it. And there's no judgment to the people who do know they sun sign, they moon sign, who are in astrology. I'm not judging. As long as y'all don't judge me for my religion, for me being a Christian, I'm not judging y'all for believing what y'all believe in, okay? So just putting that out there. Everyone is welcome here. We're gonna do a question for myself, and we're gonna do a question from Instagram. So now we're gonna do a question from Instagram. A question that I got from Instagram that was actually a good question. Where you from and what made you get into YouTube? Okay, so I am from Mississippi. I know, the slave state. Ugh. So like, I just say I am from Mississippi. And before y'all start, are they... No, y'all, it's not that bad down here. Just stay away from the deep country parts when all you see is Confederate flags. Get out of there. But it's Mississippi is girl, we not chained up no more. So yeah, I'm from Mississippi. And what made me get into YouTube was, I really hope I don't sound like a broken record, but when I say I grew up on YouTube, I grew up on YouTube. I grew up on Vine before Vine was deleted. So that should tell you enough. Like, I literally grew up on YouTube. Y'all probably thinking just because I got a pretty face, oh, she watching beauty, she watching vlogs, she watching fashion, she watching nails. Girl, I'm watching gaming, I'm watching Outlast, I'm watching Berleezy, I'm watching Corey, I'm watching Poise, I'm watching Dashy, I'm watching Dante. And I was watching YouTube when Dante and X was playing Fortnite together. Like, YouTube was my safe place. I started watching anime on YouTube before I found the anime sites, before I found the plugs. I was watching anime on YouTube. Tops. I survived. Bro, if I was somewhere where I couldn't get to like that TV network that had I Survived and First 48 and Investigation ID, I was watching it on YouTube. My mama sent me stuff like that all the time too. Recently, like when I started getting older, I started watching vlogs and I was like, okay. What really made me get into YouTube was the gaming part, because if you don't know me, I love games, specifically PlayStation. I had an Xbox 360. It broke. Don't ask me how it broke. When it broke, I went back to PlayStation because I was like, the fan might be loud, but it's going to hold on till the wheels fall off. I had a PlayStation 2, and baby, that baby's... I miss my baby. I miss it. If anybody would have told me, bruh, when you turn on the PlayStation 2, and y'all know, like, them towers, if anybody told me that was your game progress, the more progress you get, the taller the tower.
I grieve different.
I just had to be born young and not understand that. Not, Lord, please forgive me for saying that, because I am very grateful of the time and that I was brought to this earth. But why did nobody tell me that I would have finished all my games? I'm not finishing my games because they getting hard. And I'm looking on YouTube for tutorials, and I can't find the tutorial to beat the part, so I just stopped playing it. By the way, these games was hard, like GTA hard, Tomb Raider hard. Like, these games was hard. I was not just giving up on easy games, y'all. Moral of the story, that is what inspired me to get on YouTube. And then the people that I was watching on YouTube, how authentic they was, the belief in God, that was a big one. I was just watching a lot of people, bro. D-Storm, King Batch.
Wait, baby, don't do that. No, what you wanna do that? No.
Bro, like, so much has inspired me to do YouTube. But mainly, the main two personalities that I have watched on this channel for years is Berleezy and Corey Kenshin. Literally, like, the most authentic, unapologetic people on this channel. And I just recently started watching this girl named Kaylee Soto. She is younger than me. I'm 20, she's 19. And she just moved to Miami with her best friend. And her channel is so authentic, so raw, so real. And then other YouTubers that I have watched over the years that has showed me that truly just coming on camera and being yourself, and people genuinely mess with you for being yourself. I was like, I can get down with that. Maybe this is the time that I need to start. Because back in the day, bro, it was so hard. I felt like you had to have the perfect setup. You had to have the camera. You had to have the lights. You had to have everything. Like, I just felt like you had to be perfect. You had to have a catchy intro. You had to have catchy music. It's just like, and you still have to have those things nowadays, but it's like nowadays people's not looking for that perfectness of YouTube no more. Like, they like the raw and uncut. Yeah, like, don't be like leaving unnecessary stuff in the video where it's gonna bore them, but leave some real stuff. Like, show them folks that bed ain't made. Show them folks that mirror ain't clean. But show them you cleaning that mirror later on in the video. Get on the camera with no makeup on one day. And then show them you putting some makeup on. And what really was stopping me was finding my niche. I felt I had to put myself in a box. No, I love the people that I had met and talked to and told them what I wanted to do with my life, and they literally just spoke life into me, and I love them people to this day, and they know who they are. One of them people do YouTube too. Don't forever have my heart the way that they speak life into me. All you have to do is turn on this camera and be yourself. Literally. And if they F with you, they go F with you. If they don't, they missing out. Because then, woo, you gonna blow up. Then they gonna be like, oh, I should have been here since day one. Sometimes, everybody just not gonna like you. And that's okay. Just how, like, I don't like every YouTuber. I don't be watching Mr. Beast. Sometimes, if I'm like really interested, I'm gonna watch Mr. Beast. I'm not gonna lie. But I don't watch his videos every day, all the time. That's just not my cup of tea. And I know that sometimes I'm not going to be somebody else's cup of tea. So I'm just not going to let that stop me from living out my dream that I've envisioned for years. So basically a long answer to the question, but that is what has inspired me to start my YouTube channel. Next question. This question says, what are 3 fears that I have? Number 1, going to hell. That's number 1. Yeah, number 1 is hearing those words. Depart from me, I never knew you, and going to the lake of fire. That's number 1, babes. Number 2, no joke, getting kidnapped. Getting kidnapped. Like, I done had some experiences, some instances where could have been. All I'm gonna say, I thank God I wasn't Jesus. I really do. That is number 2. Fear is really like getting snatched up, getting kidnapped. Number 3, I want to say heights, but the way I be at the fair and the rides I be on, y'all be like, you cool? You sure about that? I ain't never been at Six Flags, so maybe I can still say heights. When I got on the plane for the first time, I wasn't really, I was prayed up, and I was really at peace. Like, a part of me was like really nervous because like we was in this era of like planes catching on fire. And I was like really looking for signs and staying prayed up, like, Lord, if I should just stay my butt at home, let me know. And he wasn't giving me no sign to stay home. So I was really at peace. I was like so at peace on the flight. So I don't know if I can really say heights. My 3rd fear, failing. And the only reason I say that, I really want to be successful for my family. I want my family to just be able to lay back and just relax. And I'm giving to charities and organizations. And I really need to find, if y'all know an aid to fund Gaza where they are gonna get it, where Israel is not gonna shoot them down before they get it, please send me the aid, because I would really love to donate, but I don't know what organization or charity to donate to, because every time the aid getting over there, they getting shot up. Like, they getting shot up before they get it. And I want them to get food, especially baby formula. What's bamboozling me is no celebrities are using their money to help. But I'm just gonna get to the question. So, number 1 fear is hearing the words, depart from me, I never knew you, and going to hell and being separated from God for eternity is one of my biggest fears. So that's number 1. Number 2 is getting kidnapped, getting snatched up. Number 3, failing because If I fail, I feel like I'll be failing my mama, I'll be failing my family, I'll be failing my bloodline. I feel like I'll just be failing everybody. I feel like I'll be failing God if I fail, boo. He done brought me too far. He done brought me too far for me to give up. So if I fail, I feel like I'm gonna be disappointing my father. So yeah, those are my 3 biggest fears. The next question I got was, do I have any siblings? The answer is yes. I am the oldest, in fact. I live with my siblings on my mom's side because I still live with my mom. But I desperately miss my siblings on my dad's side. Like, I really do. Like, as soon as I get that car, I'm coming to see you. I miss all my babies. So I have 2 sisters on my mom's side, and I have 1 sister and 2 brothers on my dad's side. So in total, 5 siblings. So yeah, I do have siblings. The next question is, what is my favorite color? I know it's childish, but I guess since everybody know their YouTuber favorite color, I guess it's just mandatory. I guess my favorite color is blue. Since I was since I was young, it's been blue. Next question says, do I have any kids? No, I do not have any kids. 20 with no kids. 21 with no kids. It's gonna be 21 with no one. But no, I don't have no kids. But I do have siblings, and those feel like my children, so. But I don't have any, I really don't. Alrighty, next question. Next question says, what is my favorite car? Honestly, I really don't think I want to tell y'all because that's the car that I'm planning on getting. So I think I'm going to just tell y'all after I get it. Next question. Oh, I can give y'all another car though. Another favorite car of mine is a Corvette. Oh my freaking gosh. Or a Bugatti. But a Corvette. But both of them. Both of them look good. A Corvette and a Bugatti. Them some other favorite cars, because I'm not going to tell y'all the real like dream favorite car, because I do plan on that being my next car. So I'm going to move in silence until I attain it. Alrighty. Some of these questions I didn't answer in the other questions. That's crazy. Another person said, how many siblings you got? I got 5. Somebody else said, what is your life goal? I answered that in the other question. I'm gonna just answer it again. So the next question say, what is my goal in life? My goal in life is to be successful and to be the woman that God created me to be. And I want to literally build generational wealth. And I'm not going no deeper than that. That's all y'all need to know. That's really all y'all need to know. Because I'm gonna show y'all instead of, you get it. I'm really big on action instead of words. The next question says, why are you single? So if y'all were wondering, am I single? Yes, I am single. And so the question says, why am I single? Because I want to be. And honestly, because I am still healing. And I'm not finna just jump into another relationship knowing that I got trust issues or still dealing with some ways that I need to change internally. I wasn't always the best in my relationship. I'm not finna act like I was just an angel or the best person in the relationship. No, I'm single because I want to be, and I want to be patient with my next relationship. I don't want to just rush into something, because what I noticed was most of my relationships was filled with lust and not love, and I'm tired of that. So I want to be single until the time is right, you know? Until God say, hey, I'm right there. Go ahead and give him a chance. Whether it's going to be my husband or it's going to be an experience. So honestly, I'm on God's timing. So right now, I'm really single because I want to be. And just trying to make sure I get myself right mentally, financially, where I need to be before I even focus on getting into a relationship. Like I heard a wise person say, if you ain't got your stuff together, why would you jump into a relationship? And who gonna want you if you ain't got your stuff together? Thank you. Unless that man really just want to build with you. Hey, I'm not saying there ain't no men out there like that or no women out there like that, but I'm just saying most people ain't gonna want you if you ain't gonna, you know. Next question. The next question says, what is my favorite holiday? I really don't have a favorite, but I'm gonna go with Thanksgiving because I always love Thanksgiving. Like getting around the family, eating, laughing, having a good time. Like, so I'm gonna go with Thanksgiving. I think Thanksgiving really always been my favorite holiday internally, but as a child, Christmas definitely was my spoiled self favorite holiday. Next question. So the next question is, when is my birthday? My birthday is September 9th. Next question is, what is my favorite drink? Y'all probably gonna call me so lame when I say this, but I promise I'll be tearing some water up. But if I had to pick like a favorite soda, root beer is my favorite drink. The next question is, let me see if I want to answer. Some questions I'm not gonna answer because it's just like personal. I feel like y'all can like get to know that later on. Y'all don't gotta know that right now. Some questions are just like, the next question says, what's the wildest thing I've ever done? I'm trying to think, y'all. I'm not a wild person. So what is the wildest thing I've ever done? When me and my mom went to the fair, it was like a certain ride to where like it take you real high in the air and like you'll come down and it'll spin you, but it'll take you real high again. So the first time we went to the fair, we got stuck up there. So you could like literally tell something was wrong with the ride, and like they had us like leaning, so our pressure was on the bars.
No, I don't think y'all understand because I'm not putting enough emphasis on the story. I'm talking about you're flipping upside down. So our body is literally pressing on the bars. They got us in the air while they're fixing the ride. And our body is pressing against the bars because the ride is trying to go upside down. That's how dramatic the situation is.
Because they was fixing the ride while we was on the ride. So when we finally got down, we was like, we don't know about getting on that. Girl, how about we went back like the next week and got back on that ride when it was working? Maybe that is the wildest thing I ever done. Getting back on the ride that was broke. I had a blast though, so. Any regrets? No. The next question says, what's my favorite animal? A panther. Any type of cat. I'm not gonna lie. A panther, a cheetah, a leopard, a jaguar, a lion, a cat. Because I've been a cat mom. Any type of cat. Big cats, little cats. The next question says, what is my favorite sport? Tennis and volleyball are my favorite sports. I thought my favorite sport was basketball till I got on that court. Until I start seeing. I said, oh baby. My anger problems. I be quiet for a reason. My anger problems. Y'all can have that. Y'all can have that sport. Let me just stay right here on my side of the net. Hit the ball. Hit the ball. Mind my business. If you start talking ish, you over there. I'm over here. Because if we start talking shit and you defense, I'm dribbling, baby, we too close. And my anger issues, I might just hit a reflex. So, tennis and volleyball, I would say. Even though they say, what's your favorite? Those are my two favorites. Next question says, do I have any pets? Not right now, but when I do get my own place, I do plan on getting a pet. Not right away. Because, baby, let me enjoy my peace. I don't want to be picking up no boo-boo. I got siblings. I help change Pampers. So, let me enjoy my peace when I first move out. But after a while, when I get lonely, I will get a pet. But no, I don't have a pet right now. The next question is, what is my dream job? I'm not going to reveal my dream job right now because that is something that I'm working towards achieving. And I'm a strong believer of getting there first and then revealing it. Like working towards it in silence. And then once you've attained it, then, you know. The next question, what is my favorite fast food place? Chick-fil-A. I just had some today. I'm not lying. Y'all, it was... And if you think I'm lying, the first, chicken. So that is my favorite fast food place, okay? The next question says, what is my favorite ice cream flavor? If you do not know me, my favorite ice cream flavor is chocolate. My favorite candy is chocolate. My favorite everything is chocolate. Like, bro, I'm addicted to chocolate. Like, I don't think you understand. It's an addiction. Like, it has to be. But my favorite ice cream flavor definitely is chocolate. But cookies and cream is buzz too, but it's not topping chocolate. I'm sorry. The next question is, what is my favorite fruit? So my favorite fruit is pineapples. Rewind. My favorite fruit is plums, but I'm really gonna give y'all a list of my favorite fruits, plural with an S. My favorite fruits are plums, pineapples, peaches, grapes, kiwis, strawberries, lemons, raspberries, and blackberries too. They be hidden. So those are my favorite fruit. Next question says, what is my favorite vegetable? My favorite vegetable is spinach. I'm sorry, but it is. I love me some spinach dip. I don't know if that counts, but I love me some spinach. So my favorite vegetable is spinach. The next question says, what is my favorite show? Insecure is my favorite show. Oh, bro, at first it was Euphoria, but then they started tripping. Like, when Cassie started messing with Maddie, man, I was like, oh, is you cool? We supposed to be best friends. But my favorite show is Insecure. The next question says, what is my favorite movie? I'm just gonna tell y'all my comfort movie. My favorite movie is Twilight. I don't care. Beat me up. I'm ready for the slander. And I was Team Jacob. And what about it? Ooh, when he had long hair. My favorite movie, like, is dead serious Twilight. Like, I can watch that. But in the fall. In the fall. The next question says, what is my favorite number? My favorite number is 9. Because that is my birthday. The next question says, what is my favorite movie genre? Baby, I be watching horror. I watch comedy. I watch action. I watch thriller. But I really love them psychological thrillers. Like, so psychological thrillers are my favorite. The next question says, what is my favorite flower? My favorite flower is a hibiscus or a hibiscus flower. I love those flowers. So that is my favorite flower. If you don't know how that look, please look it up. Oh my gosh, they are so beautiful. Ooh, y'all, we wrapping the questions up. We actually getting to the end of the video. First YouTube video almost done. Look at me. Editing. It'll be a pain in my booty though. But I love editing. It'd be like therapeutic. It'd be like, do away with this, keep this, put these words here, put a little action and little effects here. It'd be so fun sometimes, but then sometimes it'd be like, I'm just ready to post it. I'm not gonna lie. One of my next questions I got was, what is my education level? My education level at the moment is, I have my high school diploma and I graduated with high honors. I sure did, boo, and I am so proud of myself. But yeah, I took a break from college because my life be life and coming straight from working a job, and then I was working a job and going to high school at the same time. Baby, I needed that break. I really did. So right now, all I have is my high school diploma, but I do plan on going to college, baby. I'm not finna just be sitting on my booty all my life. Sorry, but I know they say college not for everybody. It's gonna have to be for me. And unless I go and God is like, I got something else for you. We're gonna have to go see though first. So, but I do plan on going to college. My next question says, this person said light skin or brown skin. I guess they're asking me what's my preference or what's my type. I don't have a type. I don't care what race you are. I don't care what tone skin you are, baby. As long as you look good and we compatible and we got things in common and we equally yoked, because that's a big one. We got to be equally yoked. As long as we equally yoked, I don't care what you look like. Oh, let's stop lying. looks do matter to a certain extent. I know y'all do be wanting a good looking person, but we shouldn't be making looks the main attraction, because somebody can look good but be so boring. And not even just boring, but like lame, like having no goals, no ambition, just want to sit on their butt and want stuff given to them. Looks matter to a certain extent, but I don't care what race, what skin tone, what ethnicity, baby, as long as we equally yoked and we both attracted to each other and we have things in common and we are compatible, we locked in, ain't no switching up. So I don't really care. It doesn't matter to me. Either or. I love you light skin or brown skin. I love me a dark man. I love me a light man. I love me a caramel man. I love me a pale man. I love me a tan man. I love them all.
I don't got no type. Nah.
Alrighty, so I think we are creeping up on that last question before we close this video out. And the last question says, what's your real name? So I guess I'll go ahead and tell y'all my real name. My real name is Mira. I go by Mira in all my platforms and my social media. I'm talking about platforms like I'm already, I guess we speaking it into existence. But all my social medias and everybody else know me as Mira, but my real name is Mira. That is my real name, and that is also the end of the video. Thank y'all so much for answering and sending me questions on Instagram, y'all, even though it took me a decade even though it took me like a freaking year to record the video. Thank y'all so much for responding and commenting questions so that I could make the video, even though I told y'all I didn't care if y'all was going to, because I was gonna look questions up on my own. Thank y'all for still, like, even still sending me questions. I really appreciate it. Give me video suggestions in the comments of like what y'all want to see. If y'all do want me to do more like sit down videos like this until I start like getting my like podcasts and sit down videos, setups and stuff, give me suggestions of the videos that y'all want to see in the comments. Give me suggestions on things that I could do better, some flaws that y'all may see that I'm doing in my videos or anything. And just let me know what y'all thought about this video today in the comments as well. Please do not forget to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel. And I will see y'all next time.